Oh, crikey, welcome to Afrika, mate. Sorry, guys. Yeah, clearly I like to make fun of the British, but realistically, brah, I hope any British people get it by now. Yeah, if anyone can help me deal with all, yeah, straight up Sherlock Holmes, the runner-up in the Latin douchebag inspector, fucking pirate mafia, tea and spices, yeah, brah. We need the fucking pirate mafia of Britannic fucking galactic empire of Star Destroyers. Yeah, you, it's like, I don't know, we have a long history of making friends with our enemies. Yeah, we used to hate Germans. I will clarify this every time. Yeah, I don't want to encourage people to fight us to become, yeah, it's not like we have to fight to become friends. It can be any struggle, any arduosity. Yeah, it wasn't just fighting. We both struggled with a lot, and they helped us recover with this, and we've helped them with, yeah. In the end, we've both helped each other and, want to help each other move forward, right? Most of us. Right, so it's, yeah. And I don't know, I think it's kind of ironic and funny how it's like, I joked about before how Britain's this is the one group of people that naturally take Rome serious, or Italy seriously. Yeah, to them it's not just a fucking pizza place, or they know that the master assassinator, fucking Luigi, fucking Scarface, mob don Sicilian Godfather's hanging out there. Yeah, they know this shit. Yeah. When they see Italy and the Roman Empire. Yeah, for some people it takes a minute for that to click, right? They naturally understand. Yeah, right. And I'll be the first one to tell you, do not underestimate the British, mate. They're some clever, fucking, crazy leprechaun motherfuckers. They got a lot of resolve, a lot of ingenuity. I don't doubt they also didn't know how to quit. Or, yeah, if you quit smoking in Britain, they're going to start calling you a quitter, motherfucker, straight up. Yeah, I don't know. So, whatever. That's as far as I need to go for most of you guys. Straight up nanobot Simon is already materializing in your yeah, no, I hope they're fucking laughing. They know who nanobot Simon is. I'm sure they've met the guy more than once. So yeah, we already have this sort of understanding between most, like, normal people, not just crazy professors, but like a lot of average people, made this joke too. Yeah, people in Britain, people from Britain are well aware of the Latin douchebag inspectors. Yeah, they know most of this shit already. They might not be familiar with our Snoop Diggity Dog slang terminology. Right, yeah. Again, they're probably already put two and two together when I said before. Yeah, no, rappers are trying to sound like us, dog. Yeah, straight up. Fucking who's slanging the hooch with the blind tigers in the night in the jazz club? Yeah, straight up. You blackballed the jazz musicians and they came to our club, motherfucker. Yeah, and here we are in a jihad with ISIS in Africa. Speaking of which, I realized, getting to the tactical part, yeah, I don't know too much about this, but there is one juicy little nugget. Ooh, fine gourmet Swiss cheese, Dr. Heisensugar. Yeah, this is, you know what I mean? This is one of the few things where, oh yeah, the secret Roman art of war. Yeah, they already know most of it. Yeah, dog. Yeah, straight up, sack and Rome or what? I'm just saying, there's a few little things where, yeah, they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is, yeah, some fine, only the finest gourmet Swiss cheese platter for these guys. The tank, yeah. Yeah, I've seen, is the tank obsolete? Yeah, those tanks didn't do too well in Kievgrad, Stalingrad? Yeah, we talked about Stalingrad, comrade. This is the perfect little, yeah, the world's biggest tank battle very recently. Yeah. Has the tank been obsolete since World War One? No, I don't think so. Not that's a bit of an exaggerated blanket statement. Yeah. It really depends on the situation. Yeah. There is no perfect ultimate weapon. Even the King of Sparta has a sword in case his spear doesn't work. You know what I'm saying, brah? Yeah. Again, that's another one of those nuggets of Swiss cheese. You cannot just rely on one thing. A Trump wall, Maginot, fucking dildo factory, even a nuclear arsenal is not enough on its own. You need the 1-2 combo. You need the fucking, the deuce, the pocket aces, something, anything. If all you have is one thing, it's really easy to work around it, to, develop a countermeasure immune system. It's like inoculating a virus. Imagine you had two different viruses. You have AIDS and cancer. You know what I'm saying? If you had AIDS and COVID at the same time, it's a lot harder to cure than AIDS or COVID, and you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. If you're only, you get it. So as for the tanks, yeah, they're not the only things here. Yeah, there's Felix douchebag infinitus and straight up Taliban fucking jihadists out of fucking Israel here, there, anywhere. Straight up Carthaginian motherfuckers, yeah. Oh yeah, like I said, pirate mafia of tea and spices, paisano fucking hombre here, yeah. Who hates Rome more, or not hate, but you know what I mean. Who is their oldest enemy? Yeah, it's kind of like the Persians. Yeah, the British East India Company, Binder's fucking mafia, tea and spices out of India. You might think it's funny. I doubt they planned this far ahead. Yeah, no, they've recruited the people that have, scared us the most in the past. It's like how we scared you guys the most in the past. That's why I don't doubt that's half the reason they were naturally paranoid about Nazis. Not so much because of Eric Cartman flailing dildos around 40 years later. But at the time, back in the day, the idea of the straight-up Roman Empire... Yeah, Caesar douchebag infinitus is on his way, and this time he's actually got a bunch of fucking caveman nukes. You know what I mean? The Luftwaffe labs have come a long way since they were riding Volkswagen horses. Yeah, we better get these dragoons online, motherfucker. Yeah, where's Nanobot Simon in this shit? Yeah, we're getting there, bud. And so yeah, in case you missed this random section of Roman history that I've thrown out here and there, Carthage was basically the first big world war that the Roman Republic had. Yeah, we had world war with the Persians before that in Greece. This is Sparta, bitch. And then we had to leave because the Spartans were turning into straight up hipster douchebag motherfuckers. Hey, it happens, brah. Yeah, the biggest douchebag usually keeps it from getting too hipster douchebag until you need Felix douchebag infinitus. Yeah, it's complicated Roman politics involved. These guys are, even if they're trying to figure it out. They know what these things mean. It's just you're not fluid with the Snoop Diggity Dog Tango Whiskey Zulu slang going on, dog. No, Zulu, yeah, straight up Whiskey Zulu Tango. They know what one of those things means. Yeah, straight up. You know what I mean, dog. Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, get your pirate mafia nanobot Simon motherfuckers online and let's figure this out. So, yeah, they might know. One of them is laughing. Yeah, Carthaginians, motherfucker. You might have heard, this is one of those things you'll hear kind of referenced, the philosophy of war, indeed. Well, when the Carthaginians attacked the Romans, yeah, that's an old school benchmark example. They almost won. They almost conquered the Roman Empire, the straight-up legionnaire of Felix douchebag, Sicilian Godfather, Deathmaster, Million, Scarface, Diablo. They almost fucking... There wouldn't have been no Rome nothing if they were close, motherfucker. And that's basically why Rome became Team America World Police. We need a big fucking army. We need millions of soldiers. We need fucking caveman nukes and howitzers and a catapult with ballistas and fucking hail napalm, rain of trails of napalm, executor, annihilator. Yeah, this is where that comes from, a lot of it. Being attacked by Persians and being attacked by Carthaginians. Yeah, straight African crazy motherfucking goddamn Mexican mafia, Carlos Don. Yeah. Right, it's a long... Yeah, cycles ago, Shepard, long before we had underwear. And to be fair, it was not entirely... I'll say it was kind of petty. You might have overreacted a little bit, brah. Yeah, I'm gonna wag my finger at the Carthaginians here. Yeah, okay, thousands of years ago, brah. Yeah, we gotta... Yeah, that was a long time ago, but yeah, I don't doubt they're curious too. Think about it. This is probably the staple of their history. Yeah, we're one of the only countries in the world that, we came closer to defeating the Romans than anyone ever has. It's like the Japanese. They came closer to defeating America than anyone, you know what I mean? An actual, well, there's a word for this, attrition, if you're Japanese. Yeah, the word attrition is straight up duel, smashing one thing into another thing and seeing which one survives. Yeah, kamikaze indeed, right? So yeah, it was some straight up fucking Austrian soap opera fucking fat bitch singing in the Kremlin with a lot of lube. Yeah, that's not even a joke. Yeah, I'm just saying, dog. If I said anything else, I'd be lying. It was, literally celebrity drama, like a celebrity baggage gossip, Tom Cruise dumped Nicole Kidman, or basically. Yeah, imagine she owned a Carthaginian empire, a crazy bitch motherfucking Taliban jihad of fucking Karen jihadists. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, and then after they almost destroyed our, back in the... Before we had a big legion, yeah, we had small, militia forces, Minutemen, fucking hillbilly mafia going on, kind of like America back in the day. And then it's like, no, we need Marshall Rayner with the fucking siege tank battalion. Yeah, this is... Right, I'm not blaming them, but I hope you get it. It's like, why do you think we became the Roman Empire that you know and love so much for again, yeah. I don't know. I got a lot of patriotism for the Republic and that, but straight up, you start acting like Cartman or Caesar douchebag infinitus, fucking Hulk Hogan, yeah, you gonna be straight on Judge Joe Brown faster than you can say. Yeah, you get it. You fucking get it. Yeah, well, we'll get back to the politics. I don't doubt it's another one of those things. Polar opposites, but also, opposites tend to have a lot in common. I don't doubt they have a curiosity about this little aspect of our society, the whole fuck the king thing. Yeah, the thing is, they can be hardcore about this too, but straight up gotta look over your shoulder. Gotta be careful with this shit, dog. That's like making, Kim Jong-un jokes in North Korea. Yeah, yeah. Quietly, comrade, in the closet of N-bombs. Yeah. I get it, guys. I totally understand why any patriotic British person, it's like, you know what? There's a slight chance this could jeopardize my family. Click. Yeah, you know what? Straight up, crazy, hardcore motherfucker. I don't underestimate the leprechauns. It's the kind of thing I can't blame these people for. You get it. I don't know. And again, it's like, not many people understand most of these nuances. Again, the pirate mafia, Latin douchebag inspector, fucking paisano here. Yeah, it's like that third eye is the fucking goddamn overmind is waking up in the Zerg Hive. Yeah, you guys are in the Zerg Hive. You're just too fucking stoned, and you need to turn down the dirty beats, put the opium down, and you'll start to hear the fucking Zerg Hive cluster coming from Don Diablo's pizza shop. And yeah, fucking Kerrigan, Queen Bitch of the Universe, has hijacked a hive colony from the overmind of Pope Don Diablo in the Vatican there. Yeah, laugh it up, guys. Right. It's the thing. This is why we don't, it's hard to hate these people. It's like, bruh, you understand these problems. We understand these problems. I don't doubt we both, how do I ask for this guy's help without them calling me a quitter for quitting smoking? Yeah, straight up, guys, I get it. Yeah. Right? They probably notice with us, too. It's like, again, with the polar opposites. Yeah, but, $500,000 bankrupt Amundo fucking Italian sports cars crashing on the Autobahn just so I don't have a slower car than some German douchebag. Yeah. We got our own insecurities that we don't know how to deal with without certain things, yeah, right? And I guess the cherry on the sundae for the Carthaginian jihad from the straight up Caesar douchebag's ex-wife, literally, and not even fucking joking. Yeah, hell hath no fury like the queen bitch of Carthage. Their navy, that was the thing. Yeah, they had a big navy. You might be thinking, too, that one of them's thinking, wait, didn't the Greeks have a cool... Yeah, the Greeks had a good navy. We had the Mediterranean Sea is very small, yeah. A ship is a raft that can get from Sicily to Egypt, motherfucker. Yeah, we have never had to sail more than... The furthest we've ever had to sail is the Pillars of Hercules in Gibraltar between Morocco and the King of Spain, motherfucker. We've been over it. The choke points into the Mediterranean. Yeah, you come in here like Caesar douchebag infinitus, we are going to shut the door on you and you're going to be locked in a little cage. Yeah, the only place you'll be able to go is France, at which point... Yeah, I don't doubt they would help them, but it's like, yeah, we really need your help, France. Yeah, they used to not like each other. If the whole British Navy had to beg France to please help them, like, yeah, we're fucked, guys. Good job. Yeah, they're already in jihad with the SS Stormtrooper Division. They got their own SS Stormtrooper Division and their own Rebel Alliance fighting them in France right now as this is happening. Yeah, World War indeed, motherfucker. The Shogunator's on his way, and here comes Stalin. So yeah, just capping off the whole thing with Carthage, you gotta realize, the difference between, some douchebag is, the king's son is in charge of the army, well, attack them! No, you got the pirate mafia fucking Sicilian godfather Don of Bristol or some shit, about Don Pimp of Britain here. Yeah, Paisano. He knows this. He studied this. He knows he knows our secrets. He knows our history. He knows who Caesar douchebag, Felix douchebag infinitus is. He knows the Carthaginians and Persians. Yeah, go get the Persians, go get the Carthaginians, go get the people that make them nervous. And I hope you realize from our perspective, that's all the with the whole Mussolini, this is why we end up with Mussolinis, because we are we're scared, desperate, oh my god, the Carthaginians are going to attack us. We need straight up Caesar douchebag infinitus, Mussolini, whatever, temporarily, until the situation is no longer imperator. Yeah, you can only take this sort of thing so far in Rome, right? Yeah, motherfucker, shit ain't imperative. And what, you need to take a dump? Is that imperative, motherfucker? Yeah, you get it, guys. As soon as the situation was no longer an emergency, it's like, okay, you're not in charge anymore, buddy. Yeah, no one feels like, we do not swear allegiance to Mussolini. We swear allegiance to the goddamn Republic of Caesar. He fucked up it's complicated Roman politics. It's the Republic, motherfucker. It's the goddamn Republic. It just means the public, which literally just means whoever the fuck is here right now, which is me and this fucking Latin douchebag right here. They might get too. I sort of just, speculating on my own, personal philosophy tangent here. Whatever gourmet Swiss cheese I can offer. Yeah, even Caesar douchebag infinitus is a member of the public, right? Yeah. You can punch him in the face like any douchebag at the bar. Technically, even Prince douchebag infinitus, guy who wore the Nazi suit, the guy who ran away with his girlfriend, there are, members of British royalty that have earned our, the chance to negotiate, whatever. I'll hear the guy out before going praetor imperator. He knows what that means. Straight up, he knows what that means. Exactly. Like I said, careful, delicate politics going on here. There's gonna be a fat lady singing in the Tower of London soon. You don't fucking doubt it, bro. Anyway, if, from my perspective, if I were there in the day, I would think, okay, if a prince walks out of the palace, he has officially become a citizen. He has become a public. Yeah, he is now a member of the public. He deserves the same respect as I would, do unto others, whatever. Treat him like as much of a douchebag as you would want someone to treat you. With a monarch, the king, king shit of the universe. I literally own the world. Yeah, you get it. In my mind, my personal opinion, whatever, when you declare yourself to be the royal blue-blooded lord and master of every other family, literally straight up master race, I hope they get it, they have excluded themselves from the public. Yeah, you have basically told everyone that you're not a member of the public. You're basically an animal at that point. It's no different than shooting a fucking dog from my perspective. Ooh, damn, guys, I know, right? God damn it. I know this guy can handle it. He's the fucking Don Mafia overlord of the fucking Dragoon unit, but whatever. If you're unsure, if you're still not sure why people would follow Mussolini or Hitler, it's like, some of you might be laughing too. It's like, the stormtrooper redcoats goose stepping by with the evil dictator king. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. The same thing you think you're fighting, an evil dictator with a bunch of evil stormtroopers. Yeah, we're fighting an evil queen bitch of the universe with a bunch of evil stormtroopers, and now the stormtroopers have to figure this shit out while there's a fat lady singing in the Kremlin and the Tower of London. So, the Don Pimp of Britain here is still waiting for that gourmet nugget of Swiss cheese. Yeah, ready to lay down the extortion racket for this shit. Just saying, dog. Yeah, he's picking it up. The tank. Come on, get real. We've been using tanks all through. Yeah, remember, the only victories we really. Yeah, tanks are the only reason we did so well in the first place. Our Blitzkrieg fucking drag race to Paris. It was the fact that we were able to drive there faster than your newspaper delivery driver could tell you. By the time I read it in the newspaper, motherfucker already drove over my Volkswagen and my house and my mailbox, and there were SS Stormtrooper fucking espionage crazy Francais motherfuckers. Yeah, they were already in jihad by the time they realized what was happening. So, it's hard to blame them for any. Yeah, I fully can appreciate any slanderous jokes that the French want to throw at us. Yeah, they have a full war chest of slanderous propaganda they can use against us. Straight up, dog. That's all yours. In case you're confused, it's funny because it's true, right? Yeah, I understand if you don't like Nazis, but ask the French or the British or, the Russians, they got a fucking war chest of legitimate reasons to not like, these guys, or, things that we did. Yeah, we're working on it, bud. Yeah, I hope you can see how this whole neo-Nazi Eric Cartman white supremacy master race, this has gone, you know what this reminds me of? Satan, the Lord of Hell. Yeah, no, motherfucker. Yeah. The whole concept of hell and Satan and, has been taken so far from its origins of, the Diablo and the fucking, whatever, the 7 deadly sins. Yeah. Right. It's one of those things. You stole our religion, you turned it into something else, and now you guys are bitching at me for it. Or, you know what I mean? Oh, you guys have the big... Yeah, we do have one church. It's the biggest church in the world. It's a fucking mafia extortion racket that keeps jihadist Jerusalem... it keeps the jihadists and the Tom Cruise church of fucking... Yeah, you get it. It keeps every other church out of the country. It's a mafia... It's the Don Mafia of the church. Yeah, one way or another, there's going to be religious fanatics. There's going to be a million synagogues. I hope by now, if anyone doesn't get the synagogue joke, people bitch about churches today. Yeah, we used to do that too. They used to be called synagogues. And then we built a church to keep all the synagogues out. And then, oh my god, again, the whole, I hope the Germans can appreciate this too. Yeah, god damn it. We were the ones who had a fucking old school, I joked about this before. It's like a frat house party that never ends. It's like, the thousands of year old frat party. There are douchebag the older frat guys who used to push us around thousands of years ago. You know what I mean? Cycles ago, Shepherd. So again, that's how a lot of normal people would get caught up. And of course, those guys are gonna fuck around. Yeah, of course, the Carthaginians are gonna be douchebags. Yeah, that's all it takes to get a lot of normal people from Italy and Austria or whatever thinking, god damn it. Right. It's like saying, oh, Nazis, communists, yeah, that's about all it takes to get a lot of people here ready to fight, right? So I hope you can see how, right. I'm just trying to show you how this happens and how, right, careful assuming that you might not be on the path to the dark side, fucking Obi, drunk-ass Qui-Gon Jinn Mob Don here. Yeah, we're almost there, bud. Yeah, no, even the Don Mafia overlord here wants to... Yeah, he's still waiting. What about the tanks? Yeah, what about that gourmet Swiss cheese of the... Yeah, the one little nugget of secret Roman PTSD, wine addiction. Yeah, man. So, yeah, traumatic fucking history of thousands of years of jihad. Just saying, dog. Yeah, cavalry. Yeah, I talked to... Okay, to reference back, if you want, if you're all hardcore Dr. Heisenschroger with your notebook here, I first discussed this topic in the intermission between World War I and II. I was going over, the technological upgrades between basically... I didn't get too into the Industrial Revolution, but you know what I mean. Just the fact that we have all this modern technology now. I kind of did my little synopsis of cavalry. Yeah, a Volkswagen used to be a horse. A tank is still cavalry. It's the cavalry is mounted infantry. Artillery is ranged infantry. There is ranged cavalry. Yeah, sure, semantic, nitpicky, whatever. Right, it's like... Sure, we can just flail wing it. Yeah, you can be straight up King Henry, motherfucker, and say, just attack that country. Yeah, go attack Russia. You're gonna end up in a Turkmenistan weed and hooker store in fucking Syria. Yeah, this isn't Russia. Yeah. By the time you're done complaining about how this isn't Russia, and yeah, whatever, dog, I'm saying. It only matters if you're... Yeah. It only matters if you are walking into Jerusalem like Pontius Autopilot. Yeah, it only matters if you have a cavalry battalion of dragoons. At that point, you probably want to... Yeah. Like, what do you know about the... Yeah. Roman cavalry, problematically vague. Yeah, you don't want just cavalry if your whole army is just horses. Right, Genghis Khan, yeah, blitzkrieg bop all the way to Constantinople before eventually, yeah... The one thing that they could, whatever, whether it was siege equipment, walls, eventually there was something that one thing, yeah, your one horse, whatever. Yeah, god damn it, of all due respect, yeah, Genghis Khan's damn near the top of the pyramid of crazy ass motherfuckers, I'm just saying. And whatever, just touching off as we go, yeah, in my opinion, his secret is that he's the least hipster douchebag person in all of human history. Genghis Khan was the did not have a single fucking micron of hipster douchebag in him. He was probably the most open-minded, balanced with rational skepticism, rationality, whatever. Yeah, he will try anything until he actually thinks it's a bad idea. He is the last person who would jump on a bandwagon because of buzzwords. Well, yeah, I don't care if they're Nazis. What are they doing? Yeah, do we have a reason to attack them or don't them? That's why he was so successful. Unfortunately, he died of old age when he was an old man. Yeah, right? And things happen. Shit happens. It's one of those things. Yeah, even with the great golden horde of Genghis Khan, yeah, there's always... You're right, I know, yeah, I'm trying to work on... Yeah, bro, I could just edit all this shit out. I got my notes here. Yeah, you want me to write a fucking British soap opera sitcom? But yeah, Muslims on Mars, motherfucker. We'll get back to it, bro. First, yeah, the tank and the fact that... I don't know, in a tactical sense, it's not much different than cavalry. Okay, well, ranged infantry, you mean a guy with a rifle? Yeah, compared to a guy with mortars? If you don't know what that means, yeah, you are King Henry telling the army to go attack a country, and wondering why, yeah, you just lost another 1,000,000 soldiers, King Henry. Would you like to send in another 1,000,000 soldiers? Yeah. That's why we have Don Mafia Pimp of Britain here running the Dragoon unit online instead of King Henry fucking some dude. Yeah, this is why we get dictator generals Mussolini, Caesar douchebag. So it's not just some fucking Latin douchebag, fucking fat ass crazy Danny DeVito motherfucker telling. Yeah, you get it. You need to know what the fuck is the. Yeah, it's not like it's always right. It's statistics, odds, probability, right? If a bunch of horses charge into a wall of spears. Yeah, you might kill some of them. It ain't gonna be no... Yeah, Lord of the Rings. But bringing it back to Lord of the Rings. Someone's waiting. What episode did I first mention this in? The intermission period, between World War I and II. The arms race delta. Yeah. They know... I don't know, one of them's thinking, oh, arms race triangle. Yeah, delta, triangle. Yeah, straight up psyops delta, motherfucker. Right, shit's old school. What I'm saying is... Right, this is my take on the... Yeah, whatever. If you need to... If anyone asks, just say you found it at Mario's Pizza. Yeah, it's as far as anyone's gonna ask you in that... Or the Japanese know. Yeah. If anyone asks, well, yeah, how did you... I learned it at Mario's, motherfucker. Go ask Luigi. Yeah, that's all you gotta say, guys. So... Right. My synopsis before, yeah, I guess I have to cap off. I introduced the concept of, okay, here's the new cavalry. They're tanks now. They're not horses anymore. Yeah, a Volkswagen is now a car, not a horse. Yeah, right. An infantry is now arranged. Right, arranged infantry. Artillery means long range artillery compared to short range submachine. A shotgun versus a cannon. Yeah, you know what I mean. Right? Yeah, yeah. There are differences. There are indeed differences between a shotgun and a fucking mortar cannon from the Monitor Dreadnought Admiralty. Yeah, this motherfucker Don Pimp of Britain knows what's up with that. Yeah, I'm holding out on you, bud. I'm dangling that string on a cheese. Yeah, yeah, is all I got. So all I fucking got. It's the only card up my sleeve before I turn into a hipster douchebag and you guys win this battle. So come on, let me have this. So yeah, I think I reference, yeah, to pick off where I touched on this subject before, which is better. Yeah, yeah. Right? Yeah, yeah, I hope you're, even the fucking whatever bitch doing her hair since World War One. Yeah, yeah, she knows better. There is no best. Yeah, yeah, there is, the best weapon is Mongolian tactics, motherfucker. The cutting edge idea that no one was ready for. The reason tanks were so effective in the Blitzkrieg is no one was ready for, yeah, no one knew what to expect. Once they knew what to expect, once we know that a wall of spears will stop, yeah, some people are still going to die. You're still going to lose soldiers, but cost effectiveness, the time and effort and expense it takes to train heavy elite cavalry knights, yeah, your whole fucking life takes 20 years for a Ulan to learn how to ride a right and tight with that shit. Yeah, you are too old to begin the training. Right. You know how long it takes to give a guy a rifle and tell him to shoot someone? Yeah, it takes a fucking day to teach a hillbillies at a bar how to use a gun. That's, yeah, so much of, yeah, the strongest weapon? No, the cheapest weapon that's the easiest to use, that will break the least, that you can, yeah, in so many cases. That's why the AK was so effective. That's why certain, right, like the Spitfires in the Battle of Britain. What's so special about it? Nothing. That's why it's better. Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, you could fucking hillbilly fucking goddamn farmer boy coming out of the Shadow Factory in a Spitfire can fucking spit shine glue that shit together with bubblegum and it'll fucking work. It works well enough. It's all they needed to win that battle. You know what I mean? Rock, paper, scissors. It's all they needed to cut the paper in half or to smash the scissors, basically. So yeah, with new cavalry comes new infantry. Right, a rocket launcher can destroy a tank the same way a wall of spears can destroy the cavalry. Yeah, the big, strong, armored knight on horseback. Yeah, some douchebag hillbilly from the bar can whip out a wall of spears on you. Douchebag infinitus. Yeah, yeah. Old school. That's basically where our whole philosophy of warfare started. The reason our phalanx was such a staple to begin with, at first it was better. Yeah, we're the best. We can counter your artillery and your cavalry. We got shields to block your arrows. We got spears to counter your horses. Yeah, so your horses and your arrows are basically useless unless you can, there's, of course, there's more to it. You could just overwhelm them. Yeah, 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 like Hellgates or what. Even the Persians are thinking twice now. Yeah, they know. They fucking know. Just saying, it's like, yes, you can still win a battle, but you might lose millions of soldiers and only defeat a small amount. Yeah, what's your objective? What are you trying to gain? What are you trying to lose? Where are you going and why? If you just tell a bunch of people with guns to go kill everyone in that country, yeah, then you're going to start complaining about fascist dictators and, yeah, genocide. Yeah, you just told a bunch of people with big guns to go kill everyone in a country somewhere. Yeah, think about this shit, bro. Even the Don Mafia, the fucking tea and spice racket of the Dutch Indies knows better than that shit. So yeah, I'm trying to keep these episodes in a digestible 1 hour at a time here. Yeah, Again, some French douchebag who has an extremely legitimate reason to be a douchebag. Yeah, I hope you get it, bud. Yeah, when you make fun of me for this shit, I cannot help but laugh in the Zerg. You're in the Zerg hive colony too. Again, a little too much wine in the vinegar, a little too much vinegar in the wine. These guys are smoking too much opium. Yeah, we had the world's biggest meth lab. We'll get to it. In my opinion, that's one reason we started fucking up. Not all the soldiers, but just the management. Yeah, all the managers started doing meth. We'll get to it, bud. Yeah, I've done it before. I'll tell you how, yeah, in my opinion, how this could affect, a crazy person like Hitler and a bunch of crazy people backing him up thinking, oh yeah, whatever, until, yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to Hitler going crazy. That's the finale. No. What about the tanks, mate? I mentioned, if you're straight up, you're already in the filter room of the Shadow Factory decrypting this with Sherlock Holmes if you need to know. Otherwise, Nanobot Simon has materialized to complain about the America for, yeah, straight up, they're ready to toss them. Whatever, yeah, you don't have to like America, but yeah, get real, bud. Just saying, how many options, yeah, who are you gonna call next time? Yeah, I don't doubt a lot of them get it. If you can't call America, yeah, just think about it. If John Wayne decides not to pick up the phone one day, yeah, Francisco Franco, you gonna be calling Francisco Franco at that point, motherfucker. Yeah, get real, get fucking real. And I guess to clarify, you might be confused. Wait, so, yeah, this is actually a Francisco. Whatever. If you've kept up, you probably hope you know who Francisco Franco is by now, right? Yeah, yeah. He's got a memorable enough name. It's the Don Mafia Scarface Diablo of Spain, and when I say worse than Hitler, all I'm saying is, again, these aren't good, wholesome, right? Yeah, these are not heroes. They are imperators, dictators, fascist dictators. All it means is a hard-ass military, like, martial law, basically, is what it means. It's a George Bush Patriot Act. It's the Emergencies Act, whatever. That's basically what that is. Yeah, there's supposed to be contingencies. We'll get to it as we go. Yeah, no, whatever, man. Fucking hell, buddy. Yeah, you can fast forward, bud. We'll get to the tanks. Like I said, it's all I got. Yeah, when I lay that card on the table, that's it. We're done. At that point, you're gonna trample me with your fucking Dragoon Nanobot Simon unit. It's gonna be straight online with jihad motherfuckers. Yeah, epic fail, bro. We'll get to the world's biggest meth lab. First, I want to, yeah, touching off with this whole, we both see each other as evil fascist in the empire of Darth Sidious, whatever. This, again, the British fully the second as soon as they get their foot in the door of any of this, they immediately understand the whole, yeah, straight up, the Galactic Empire, they got little jokes too. It's almost like they're British. Yeah, it's almost like they're the British instead of the Germans, motherfucker. You just happen to have Scarface Diablo Darth Vader hanging out with his Austrian Terminator mob. Yeah, it's like we're working together in the future in space, and the Queen is still alive, and straight up Darth Sidious. I hope you get it. To us, it's whatever, man. I understand. Yeah, to me, I don't want to push that too hard. It's just the reason. Yeah, if that that's approaching sensitive territory. With I get if you're patriotic about do you understand why some people might have been patriotic about a guy like Hitler or Mussolini or Stalin or right? It just means someone, anyone who has convictions, straight up Genghis Khan, Napoleon, when a crazy ass motherfucker who is intelligent, whether he's a good or a bad person, if they're intelligent, if they're good at what they're doing, if they are, whatever, if all the right circumstances fall into place, yeah, god damn it. It's like, should we do this or should we, what, you got a better idea? Yeah, right. Before cell phones, back when carrier pigeons and beep-a-beep machines were, just coming off the presses. Yeah. We'll get to those technical details. It becomes more relevant in the Pacific Theater with radar and radios. Yeah, all the radiant cancer bitches, radiation, yeah, light. If you kept up with my war college, yeah, you already knew, yeah, that's Latin, motherfucker. It just means light. Those radiant cancer bitches. Bitch is radiant. Yeah, she's straight up made of stardust. She'll give you fucking cancer, bitch. Yeah, straight up. Yeah. Old school Latin. Anyway. The tanks, this is it. This is all I have to... I mentioned this before, so yeah, this is my last little... As far as I can go into the hipster douchebag fucking Colonel... This is as far as I go into Colonel Hoppy's minefield before stepping on one of his rabbit hole fucking bouncing Betty mines here. Basically, as far as I can tell, in my limited, simulation experience with computer games and different games, whatever, as far as I can tell, speculating, the circumstance matters, but the terrain, where are you fighting? It's like the difference between sailing on the ocean in ships and submarines and spaceships. Very similar, but very different environment. The reason a navy is navy is technically cavalry, but there are no infantry or artillery in the middle of the ocean that are not also mounted on a cavalry. You get it? That's why a navy is so effective. It's the, alpha predator of the triangle, and there are no artillery. Yeah, you get it. Nothing else can exist in that environment without also being part of that category. Right, unless it's an aircraft you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, which again, it's a mounted infantry. It's a guy on a vehicle. A Volkswagen used to be a horse, now it's a Messerschmitt fucking V2 Cobra rocket with a cockpit, motherfucker. Kamikaze unit online. Straight up. And yes, a ranged cavalry is also an infantry. Infantry just means professional soldier, or professional. We've been over this, the Shogunator episode. Yeah, my god, some hipster douchebag is already goddamn watch the Shogunator episode, or you're gonna deal with the StarCraft Shogunator fucking Gangnam Style. Yeah. Neo, oh, they're already laughing when Neo shows up. Yeah. We've been over these things, motherfucker. If you need to know, you gotta go back. Yeah, go back and watch World War I, motherfucker. And yeah, the joke I made before when I talked about this, yeah, is my second step into the fog of war as far as I can go. Well, cavalry tend to work best in the plains of Rohan. Yeah, indeed, the plains of Rohan. Big, flat, open terrain. A big, open desert. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to be an infantry in a big, open desert? No. Do you want to be an infantry in an urban city? Yeah. Do you want to be a tank in an urban city surrounded by buildings where anyone can pull a rocket launcher out of a window? No. No. Tanks don't work very well in the middle of Stalingrad, comrade. Yeah, yeah, the Wehrmacht already knows that shit. We were drinking little cups of piss while we were talking about it. Straight up. Just saying, dog. Right. In a big open desert of Libya, you probably want a vehicle. Yeah, you want to walk through the desert with fucking. You're gonna get punked by Mohinder. A million fucking Mohinders are gonna be punking monks up and down the Volkspawn here, there, fucking anywhere. Goddamn, we've been over all these things. If you just got here and you need to know these things, yeah, you are gonna be straight up King Henry. You're gonna tell the army to attack. Oh, go attack. Yeah, go kill everyone in that country somewhere. I don't even know what race they are. Yeah, straight up. And okay, yeah, can any of you cocksucking cadets from the academy solve this one? Yeah, to prove you didn't. Yeah, yeah. How did you earn that badge, motherfucker? Right, the Don Mafia here knows. Artillery tend to work best when you put it in a place that is very difficult to get to. Yeah, you put it on what, on top of a mountain? Yeah, climb a big mountain with big cannons because it's really hard to. Yeah, you get it. If I put a big cannon on a big flat open ground, you can drive a tank up to it faster than I can aim that shit at you. If I put the cannon on top of a mountain, you can't really drive the tank up the mountain. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be a complicated procedure, office meme shit going on to get up that mountain. While you're slowly climbing that mountain, like these guys, like we did in World War One, straight up, the Don Diablo's Mafia, there's the fucking bishop carving a crucifix out for, you guys, the ice trenches, like I'm saying, dog, the Battle of Hoth, yeah, yeah, straight up. And then, of course, infantry are extremely versatile. Yeah, yeah. If your infantry are good enough, if you got a straight up phalanx of Spartans, Felix douchebag infinitus can block your arrows and stab your horses. But what if the arrows become catapults and cannons and ballistas? And what if the cavalry become elephants and rhinos and fucking, yeah, yeah, tanks? And yeah, you get it. Eventually, a guy with a Shia, eventually it doesn't matter how strong you are in, yeah, once, well, I got an even bigger gun. I laughed about this with someone I was working with not too long ago. Oh yeah, I brought a bigger gun. It's a joke in an old cartoon. I guess they were a bit younger. They hadn't seen that cartoon. But yeah, it's like them pulling like old guns on each other, and in the end, he just like shoots the planet in half or whatever. Yeah, it wasn't like a new in today's modern age. Yeah, straight up, I brought an even bigger gun. This one can blow up the fucking world. Yeah, oh, I brought a bigger gun. This one blows up the universe. Yeah, yeah. It's just like, what's the point? It's like the race, the arms race, the cause and effect. I hope I explained too with Carthage. Yeah, we used to, yeah, Rome did not become the fucking Felix douchebag infinitus Caesar imperator. Yeah, because everyone freaked. This is the thing. A lot of people lived in a small place, and when they all felt threatened, the Zerg hive colony, because it's not up to the king, it's up to the public. And yeah, even if your vote didn't really count that much or whatever, you couldn't bribe enough, you couldn't borrow enough extortion racket money from the straight up mafia of the fire department. Yeah, complicated Roman politics. Sure, it's not fair. I'm just saying a lot of people, most of the, yeah, industry money, right, you probably get it. Most of the, like, whatever, the working class, the people that are actually doing these things, as opposed to women, children, or I know how that sounds. Hey, straight up, we were just making progress with that sort of thing at the time. Right, we're getting there. We're fucking getting there, ladies. I get it. Yeah, the Karen jihadists are on the way. You know, it's already happening. It's straight up, it's already happening. Yeah, we're already there, bitch. We're already fucking there. Get your super soaker anthrax. Get ready for this shit.